The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant put the league on notice his rookie season with spectacular play and a little jawing while he's at it. The Grizzlies rookie said, "I just play with the same chip every game," adding it's nothing personal. "I'm just having fun," he said. "My teammates and the coaches allow me to go out there, play freely, and do what I do." Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Junior's checked in for Orlando. Here's Jackson. It's a 5-point game. Morant looking around. Fournier against Brooks. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Just 3 to shoot. There's Winslow. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Gordon missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fournier in the corner. Pass to Junior. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
So for the Magic, Clark, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Evan Fournier. And both free throws good for Vucevic. The Grizzlies trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Melton. He's covered by Clark. It's hauled in by the Magic. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
And so here's Memphis. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Anderson. Tries again. And it's laid in by Chang.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now, Junior. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Chang.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They push it up 4 on 3. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Jones. Junior the pass to Carter Williams. They get a hand on it. Here's Clark. Some solid defense from Clark. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 7-point differential. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Now, here's Clark. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jones kicks to Zhang. Passes it to Melton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year. And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, G.A. Works hard, shows good instincts, leads the passing. He's very good. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length. And I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm. Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only good at shooting.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Jones. His first shot of the game, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Gobby's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Floats one, and Cobb lays it in.
Now, a guy who likes to get to the rim, Cobb will also cross you up. He crosses up defenders with the floater over the top.
Clark the pass to Jones. Zhang with the ball. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Anderson. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Cobb kicks to Junior. There's 49 seconds left in the first. And the pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Ross with a wide open look. Off target with the free throw line Jay. And Jones has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Junior dishes to Vucevic. Here's Cobb. Sinks the three-pointer. Cobb's got 5 points so far.
This team knows to feed Cobb every chance they get. He's just so reliable.
And that one's good by Clark.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Now, here's Cobb. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chang. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Man, he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
One second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Anderson. Clark is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Here's Junior. Pass to Vucevic. Now Cobb. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Cobb's got 8.
Yeah, and Cobb can make this shot, especially when the D is so lax guarded.
Passes it to Chang. Pass to Melton. It's stolen by Ennis. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. He kicks it to Junior. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Count that bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jones with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 2 to shoot. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now the pass to Junior. Now the feed to Vucevic. Clark trying to get open. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and you hate to lose the kind of game where it just seems like it gets away from you. They play good basketball for most of it, but then just collapse and open that door for the comeback.
Cobb passes to Ennis. Now Clark. He dishes it to Cobb. Kicks it to Ennis. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Junior. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Memphis. For the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Clark. Isaac. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Junior subbed in for Cobb. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Chang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Brooks. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Elton's checked in. Anderson against Ross. Left side Anderson. Clock at 6. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Here's Anderson after the made shot from Junior. Outside, Jones passes to Chang. Buries it down low. Chang's got his second basket.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Jones. Pass to Carter Williams. And here is Ross. No good with the triple. Here's Melton. Carter Williams covering. Misses the layup. Magic leading by 16. Ross with it. Jones covering. Here's Junior. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Carter Williams against Jones. Feeds it to Clark. Can't cash in from close range. Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. That one good for 2. Carter Williams has got 7.
And you can't stop Carter Williams when he's that close. The D wasn't bad, but he has the touch from down.
35 seconds left here in the second. Jang finds Jones. Here's Melton for the 3. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. And it's Junior missing.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. In a Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Gordon. Junior comes in for Fournier. And it's Cobb in for Fultz. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Cobb is out there with Junior. And it's Ross in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Cobb. D right on him. And a wide open look for Junior. The Magic again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Lobbed up there for Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Now here's Cobb. defended by Jones. Cobb passes to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Isaac. The dish to Ross. Over Anderson. Orlando gets it back. Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. And another shot. Goes up with it again. It's Clark with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Isaac kicks to Ross. Now, Junior. 10 points for him. He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Gorgie Dan. And Brooks subbed in for Anderson. Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brooks against Ross. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Snatched up. Here's Jackson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Melton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Junior. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 11. Brooks feeling it out a bit to the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Grizzlies have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
First one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jones. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. The pass to Junior. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Junior. And so it's Memphis with it. 11-point game. And stolen by Junior. A pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Jackson against Vucevic. Jackson kicks to Clark. Tipped away. An even 3-on-3 break. Junior the pass to Gordon. Ross with it. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Pass to Ross. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. .58 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Kevin, it's a sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
And that one falls for Brooks.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. I mean, he just continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Magic leading by 14. Junior with it. He's got 16. Six on the shot clock. On the wing. Here's Vucevic. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Vucevic has got 9 points here in the second half. And Brooks, here we go. Changes up. Clark inside. Defended by Gordon. Melton passes to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Clark. He's out there with Brooks. Tyus Jones out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Clark trying to get open. Brooks misses.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. And it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
Junior kicks to Vucevic. Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closer, and the shot is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brooks outside. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Junior. Now Ross. Now here's Junior. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's Jones on the wing. Jackson trying to break free. And the basket by Jones.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
For the Magic, James Ennis, he'll check in. For the Magic, Isaac comes in for James Ennis, and Junior subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And Memphis also making a switch. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brooks.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Junior the pass to Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Morant. That free throw good from Gordon. Orlando making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ennis in for Fournier. He doesn't get the second one. To talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Gordon. The rebound by Anderson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's in there.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Magic leading by 22. Junior with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Junior's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Pass to Allen. 3-pointer. Aminu grabs the miss. Junior with it, working on Allen. Here's Junior, collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Junior's got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Magic leading by 22. And here's Junior. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Gordon. And the shot goes down. Gordon's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Offensive rebound. Clark trying to get open. Here's Jang. And it's blocked.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Vucevic.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
That one is off. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And he's good on the second. .40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Morant. Now, Junior. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Clark. Here's Aminu. That one misses. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Money on me, but not a sin. It's a Balmain belt, it look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kinda the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. La Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kinda the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. La Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. Money always on me like